What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install the ANX camera version 190R on the Redmi Note 10 Pro and the Redmi K20 Pro as well. I'm going to show you actually on the Redmi K20 Pro because I have already done that in the Redmi Note 10 Pro here. So let me actually show you the version of the camera from the ANX Info. If I go over here, as you can see, I have installed this version 190 over here. It shows. So this is actually the version 190R, but in the app info, it shows this 190 right here. But let me actually show you by opening the camera first. Of course, this is the latest version of the ANX camera right here, and you can switch between lenses. As you can see, the 0.6x lens on the Redmi Note 10 Pro is working super fine, and also the 2x zoom is working fine. And here, let me actually switch to the front camera. And as you are noticing, the front camera is also working fine. Portrait pictures and stuff, everything works. So as you can see, it does take a normal portrait selfie, and it does not take those stretchy kind of selfies over here. And you also get this option. As you can see, it shows this blur level and stuff. I'll show you how can you get these kind of effects over here. As you can see, you can adjust the bokeh effect after taking a portrait selfie. So this is just great that you can actually change these kind of effects. So yeah, a lot of options are there. The 64 megapixel mode is working fine. Let me actually take a picture of the fake plant. So here I just took this picture over here, and if I go into the details, opened with the MIUI gallery, so I could not show you the megapixel. But here, let me actually show you, this is a 64 megapixel photo right here, as you are noticing. So this picture I just took is a 64 megapixel photo. So also 64 megapixel mode is working fine on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Only I would say the night mode does not work over here. Except for that, the vlog mode is there, the clone mode is there. Also in mode, we have some more options, like you can edit and add more toggles over here. And in the video settings, let me actually show you, you still get the 4K 30 FPS option in the Redmi Note 10 Pro. And if you switch to the Pro mode, again, we do have this video option for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So that is cool. And you can of course shoot up to 4K 30 FPS over here. You can adjust a white balance, focus, and the shutter speed, ISO, and the EV and lens kind of stuff. You can adjust from here. So yeah, all the things are working fine. But right now, let me show you how can you install it on your device. So back to the K20 Pro. By the way, I'm in the Bliss ROM right now. As you can see, I just flashed it. So I'll try to make a video on this particular Bliss ROM, of course. But right now, let me just show you what files do you need to actually flash the ANX camera version 190R. That you need to have Magisk installed. If you don't know how to flash Magisk, well, you just boot into your custom recovery and just flash the zip file with the custom recovery. The Magisk 23 is a APK. You can just simply flash the APK. It will work super fine. Once you have flashed the Magisk APK, just reboot to system and just open Magisk, and it will work perfectly fine. Maybe you need to reboot once again. So after that, Magisk will be installed. And right now, as you can see, I do have Magisk installed. Once you have Magisk installed, it will look like this. So once you have done that, let me show you what files do you need. Well, in the middle, if you're seeing this 271 MB file, this is the version 185R. You don't actually need this over here, so just don't look at that. Except for that, you need the other zips. Let me actually show you this particular zip. This is the ANX camera Unity 180R, the latest build as of right now. The size is about 445 MB if you're noticing. This particular version 190R ANX camera file you need, which is about 445 MB, it shows over here. And you need the 48 megapixel fix for both the Redmi K20 Pro and the Redmi Note 10 Pro as well. And here in the MIUI Core, this is the MIUI Core. As you can see, it shows as like 11.98 MB. You need this MIUI Core zip to actually flash first. Then you can flash the ANX camera version 190R. But without MIUI Core, you cannot simply install the ANX camera over here. You need to keep that in mind. First, we need to install this MIUI Core. Then we can proceed to install the ANX camera version 190R. And also there is the MIUI gallery module. You can flash that too if you want to. You will get the MIUI gallery kind of features like the filters and all other edit, crop, etc. options like MIUI. So as you can see, you get this MIUI gallery right here. So over here, if I just open this picture or this picture, you will get all of these options. As you can see, you have these beautify, then crop, edit, doodle, text, frame, mosaic, etc. options. All of these options are coming from the MIUI gallery. So if you flash the MIUI gallery module, you will get to see all of these options. So again, this is all the file that we need. And on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, you will need some more files, which I'll talk about after flashing. So first, we have the Magisk over here. But first, let me show you, we have the SafetyNet as failed as of right now, because I just have the Magisk installed over here. I don't have anything else enabled like Magisk hide and stuff. Those things are not enabled right now. So first let's just open Magisk. All the work is in Magisk right now. So first thing you need to do to go into the Magisk settings, and over there just enable this Magisk hide and then enable this systemless host. What that does, well, that actually brings your SafetyNet back. The SafetyNet is related to banking apps over here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, as you can see right now, it shows passed. Before that it was showing failed. So yeah, right now what you can do is you can go to the Magisk hide section over here, which is, and if you go into the Magisk hide, you can just search your banking apps like Google Pay, SBI card, whatever app you use, you can just add them. And once you have done that, just go to the settings again and then just scroll down and then click on this hide the Magisk app itself and just click anything, like you can click OK, or you can just rename it to anything else, like in your name or something, whatever name you want to do, like A, B, C, D, you can put any name. You can just click OK after that, and then it will ask you to like bring a shortcut to the home screen so that no app can know that you have Magisk installed. So that's what it is. It is the way that Magisk hides itself. So yeah, after that you can use the banking apps. So that's all the parts about the banking apps. Now we are getting into the ANX camera flashing again. And right now let's just go to this module section and we will tap right here which says install from storage. So we'll click on that, and from here I'll go into my storage right here. First we need to flash the MIUI Core. So over here, as you can see, these are the two files that we have. I'm gonna first select this MIUI Core option. So as you can see right now it's flashing and it's done. So we are not gonna reboot over here. This is a OSS vendor based ROM, by the way, on the Redmi K20 Pro. And let me go back from here. Now let's go into the module again. As you can see right now we have MIUI Core installed, but right now we are going to click on the install from storage again, and now we are going to go back from here, and from here we'll select this ANX camera 190R version. So I'll just tap on that and wait for the time being. Yes, this is about 500 MB, so this will take time to actually flash this zip, so just wait. Once this is done, it will show reboot, but don't reboot yet, just flash the other modules that you want to. So right now I'm gonna go over there again and install from storage, and here from here I'm gonna select the 48 megapixel fix. I'm gonna flash the MIUI gallery kind of module, but let me tell you, for the Redmi Note 10 Pro here you will flash the Redmi Note 10 Pro add-on, because on the Redmi Note 10 Pro there are two versions, like 64 megapixel and 108 megapixel. So definitely make sure you flash the RN10 Pro module or Redmi Note 10 Pro module for that particular device. If you don't know what I'm talking about or how to flash the module and stuff, you can watch my previous video on the ANX camera flashing for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. I mean, when I flash the version 185R. The same way you can flash that particular module, and just follow this video from that point. So let me just go back from here. I have flashed the MIUI Core ANX camera version 190R, and I have flashed the 48 megapixel module. So right now I'm gonna click on this install from storage again, and from here I'm gonna go into this folder and I will flash this MIUI gallery Magisk module. So let's just select that. All the files that you will need will be in the description, so do not worry. As you can see, it has flashed the MIUI gallery as well right now. If you look at the app drawer, there is no ANX camera appeared over here. So for that, you just have to reboot your device once. So we'll just tap on reboot from right here. I'm back after a reboot. So right now, let me just show you this ANX camera has appeared. So I'm gonna just bring it in the home screen. Let me actually show you one interesting thing about this ANX camera version 190R is that you don't have to give any permissions. The permissions are already there. So that is good. So right now, if I open this camera for the first time, this is what it will show. So you just allow it and it shows this functions and stuff. You just click on OK. And right now, as you can see, it doesn't force close. Let me just switch to the front camera. As you can see, the front camera opens right away. Super fine, no issues whatsoever. The portrait mode, it shows can't connect to camera for some reason for the portrait mode, which is weird. I did flash the 48 megapixel fix. So should I remove it? I'm not really sure. But for me, the portrait mode is broken right now, as you can see. Maybe I should not have flashed the 48 megapixel fix. I'm not really sure. But yeah, let me show you the other options, like 4K 60 FPS option is there for the Redmi K20 Pro, as you are noticing. And even for the videos, the front camera should be working fine. Yeah, the front camera is working fine, no issues with that. But in the Pro mode, again, it is working super fine. Of course, there is no video Pro mode for the Redmi K20 Pro. So that's how you can install the ANX camera version 190R on the Redmi K20 Pro or the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Although I have the portrait mode broken, maybe try without the 48 megapixel fix if that works for you guys. So do share this video out with your friends if you want them to know about how to flash ANX camera version 190R on their Redmi K20 Pro or the Redmi Note 10 Pro or any other particular device. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.